Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're cracking open Daniel Chidiac's best-selling book, Who Says You Can't? You Do. We're going to dive into his roadmap for taking back the controls of your life.
So let's just start with a really important question. What's the biggest thing standing in your way? Is it the world around you, your job, your circumstances, or is it something a lot closer to home?
It's so easy to focus on all the external stuff. The economy, not having the right connections, all the things we feel like we can't control. But what this book argues is that the real fight, the one that truly matters, is with our internal barriers. We're talking about our fears, that nagging self-doubt, and the old thought patterns that keep us stuck.
And there's actually a name for this pattern of getting in our own way. It's self-sabotage. Think of it like this invisible force that's always pulling you in the exact opposite direction of where you say you want to go. It messes with your goals, whether that's in your career, your health, or your relationships.
And listen, this doesn't just pop up out of nowhere, right? It usually comes from some really deep-seated beliefs. That little voice that says we aren't good enough, or maybe we're afraid of the pressure that comes with actually succeeding. Or sometimes it's just about being terrified to leave our comfort zone, even if that zone isn't all that comfortable anymore.
So how in the world do you win a battle that's happening inside your own head? Well, the author, Daniel Chidiac, he found himself completely at rock bottom, feeling lost, unfulfilled. And from that low point, he went on this incredible journey of self-discovery and basically built a roadmap so others could follow. So let's break down his 7 steps. His book lays out the 7-step program for what he calls personal mastery. It's a really structured process, and the whole point is to move you out of that storm of self-doubt and into the sunlight of what you're actually capable of. Okay, the whole entire journey, and I mean all of it, starts with this first super critical step, self-discovery. Because you can't build a new life if you don't have a solid foundation, right? And that foundation is all about deeply, truly understanding yourself.
So his process kicks off by having you ask some brutally honest questions. He really forces you to take a good, hard look in the mirror and figure out your starting point, without any judgment. And then he has you do this simple but wow, incredibly powerful exercise. You take those questions and you literally just flip them into declarations. You swap the am and the I. Now this isn't just a word game, it's about creating crystal clear clarity and starting to build a brand new belief system about who you really are.
Okay, so once you've got that foundation of knowing yourself, the next phase is all about mastering how you interact with the world around you. Chidiac breaks this down into 3 huge areas. So he groups these next 3 steps, and they're all about how you engage with life. It begins with mastering your personal energy. Then it shifts to creating a real, practical system for achieving your goals. And finally, it's about taking conscious control of your relationships.
And the biggest point for step 2? It's realizing that your energy is not an infinite resource. Think of it like a battery. You've only got so much juice each day, so you have to consciously point it toward things that build you up, your goals, your passions, and away from things that drain you, like worry or complaining.
Step 3. Okay, this is where things get really cool. This is the science behind the whole mind over matter idea. It's called neuroplasticity, which is just a fancy word for your brain's incredible ability to physically change and rewire itself based on your thoughts. So what does that really mean? It means your mind can literally build the brain you need to succeed.
And to show this isn't just some motivational fluff, Chidiac points to this fascinating study. A neuroscientist had one group of people physically practice a piano exercise. He had another group just vividly imagine doing it. And here's the wild part. Brain scans showed that both groups developed similar new neural pathways. It proves that visualization isn't just wishful thinking. Your brain literally doesn't know the difference between doing something and imagining it vividly. Your mental practice is real practice.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? I mean, the chair you're in, the device you're watching this on, every single thing started as just a thought, a vision in someone's mind. Your thoughts are the blueprint for your reality, period.
All right, so the final steps are all about weaving this new mindset into a complete, fulfilling life. It's not enough to just think differently, you have to live differently.
These last 3 steps really tie it all together. They're about taking care of your physical body, which is the vehicle for your mind, connecting with a deeper sense of purpose or spirituality, and ultimately finding what he calls true fulfillment.
A huge takeaway here is the mind-body connection. You just can't separate them. Your physical health isn't some side project. It's a vital part of the whole system. How you treat your body directly, and I mean directly, impacts your energy, your focus, and your mood.
And for this final step, Chidiac completely redefines what success even is. See, it's not about just checking boxes or making more money. True success, he argues, is about finding that deep personal fulfillment in the journey itself.
So, when you boil it all down, what's the ultimate message from Who Says You Can't? You do. What's the one thing you should walk away with? It's this. You have the power to choose your focus. Your reality is a direct result of the thoughts and the beliefs you hold in your mind day in and day out. The world itself might not change, but your perception of it can, and that changes everything.
And that's why the book's title is also its final, empowering question to you. After everything we've talked about, who really has the final say on what you can or can't do? The only person who says you can't is you. So the real question is, what are you going to do about it?